Hey everyone, it's Patrick from Oakland Travel, and welcome to the MSC Meraviglia from Port Canaveral, Florida, November of 2022. A little 3-night cruise over to the MSC Ocean Cay Marine Reserve and back. And my solo cruising, time on board the ship. First time I'd ever done a cruise by myself. My wife stayed home. This was my first chance to really see MSC kind of operationally. As a travel advisor, I had never been through any of their training. I'd never really done anything with them. Most of my experience is with Royal Caribbean. So kind of was looking at MSC, and then when they moved the Meraviglia up to Canaveral and then the pricing, I was like, you know what, I can't turn it down. $247 for a little quick 3-night cruise in November 2022. Could not pass that up. So I decided to go for it and had a great cruise. Couple of weird little oddities that MSC does operationally that didn't make any sense to me, at least in terms of what I'm used to with Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Virgin Voyages, some of the other ones. And that is, one of the first ones was the safety drill, the safety presentation, if you want to call it that, the muster drill, right? So I'm used to Royal Caribbean where you can use the app on the phone and do the e-muster, and it works very well. It's very quick. It's very efficient. And MSC's process is 100 degrees the opposite. It's the exact opposite. It's cumbersome, makes no sense. What they do is around 5 o'clock, they make everybody go back to their staterooms. Right, so you have, no matter where you're on the ship, they start shutting the ship down. They make everybody go back to their staterooms. You have to sit there in your stateroom for about 5 minutes and watch a full-on safety briefing in the stateroom, right, on the TV. Then a message comes up after the safety briefing on the TV and tells you have to call a certain number and punch in the code that the TV will show you after you've watched the presentation. And the fun doesn't stop there, because then you have to leave your stateroom and go down to your muster station to physically check in at your muster station and get your card scanned. And so just imagine everybody on the ship, one, having to go back to their stateroom at the same time, sit there on a TV and watch the safety video in their stateroom, but then, not yet, then they have to go from the stateroom all to their muster station at almost exactly the same time. And it was just an absolute mess all across the ship, and just sitting there like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, why are we doing it this way? So I flagged them pretty hard on that one for the cruise review, because it's just the opposite of the way it should work. So if you're going to go on a cruise on MSC and you've never experienced this madness before, at least on the Meraviglia, it doesn't last long, but to me, it just kind of didn't make any sense. So hopefully one day they'll join the 21st century and come up with a better muster drill process. But as of November 2022, when I did it on the Meraviglia, this was the deal.
Giving Carnival a run for their money in terms of being the fun ship here.
At least they're using a remix and not the original. The house version, I guess you could call it. Like the hot tubs hold about 6 to 8 people, maybe. It's one on each side up here. And then I think we've got a couple of them in the back, too. Actually, speaking of the back, we'll go check out the back view here. Ooh, I see pizza. Hot dogs. Atmosphere Bar South. Just basic stuff. And then over on the other side over here, you've got the little ice cream bar going on. And then directly in front of us is actually the gym. Wow. And then this area up here on the upper level, I think, is some sort of, might be the Captain's Club. Not sure what that is. I'm still exploring the ship. Port Canaveral. Oh, the carnival's gone. Wow. I'm just now realizing this. Both the Carnival Freedom and the Mariner of the Seas are gone. We're it. We don't leave until 6 o'clock, so guess we won't be waiting on anybody to get out of here.